What advanced metalworking techniques did Sipán Moche use? Imagine a society that could turn simple metals into stunning works of art and powerful symbols of status. The Moche culture of Sipán, thriving around AD 50 to 300 in northern Peru, did just that. Their metalworkers were true innovators, creating intricate objects that still amaze us today. They mainly worked with copper alloys, gold, and silver, using methods that required skill and patience. One of their most impressive techniques was hammered sheet metal forming. They started with copper ingots, which they hammered into thin sheets. These sheets could then be shaped into masks, jewelry, and plaques with incredible detail. The process involved flattening the metal and then carefully bending it into complex three-dimensional forms. This technique allowed them to craft detailed and durable ceremonial items. Another remarkable method was electrochemical gilding and silvering. They applied very thin layers of gold or silver onto copper alloy bases through a chemical process similar to modern electroplating. They dissolved gold in natural acids from desert minerals and dipped the copper sheets into this solution. Heating the sheets afterward bonded the gold or silver layer permanently. This created shiny, eye-catching surfaces that looked like pure gold but were more resistant to corrosion. The Moche also used a special alloy called tumbaga, which was a mix of gold and copper. This alloy looked like pure gold but was tougher and less likely to tarnish. By heating and hammering tumbaga, they could remove some copper from the surface, making it look even more like real gold. For joining pieces together, they used mechanical methods like crimping, tab and slot fitting, and edge welding. Sometimes they used brazing with solders or even mercury amalgams to securely attach parts. These techniques let them build complex objects with multiple parts and detailed designs. Decoration was also a big part of their work. They often inlaid non-metallic materials like shell and stone into their metal objects, adding color and texture. Relief work and embossing made their artifacts stand out even more. Lost wax casting was another technique they used, especially for creating detailed sculptures and components. They made a wax model, covered it in clay, and then melted the wax away to pour molten metal into the mold. This method allowed for very fine details. All these techniques combined to produce the exquisite artifacts found in the tombs of Sipán, including elaborate earrings, necklaces, and ceremonial staffs. Their mastery of metalworking was not just about craftsmanship but also about expressing cultural and religious beliefs. Metals symbolized power, divine connection, and social status in Moche society. From a Latin cultural perspective, these methods show how indigenous Andean civilizations developed sophisticated skills long before Europeans arrived. The legacy of Sipán's metalworkers highlights a tradition of innovation and artistry that continues to inspire today.